Hi guys, welcome back to Derby KOI on this glorious day. Summer has finally arrived. Don't know how long it's going to last. Right now for 2 or 3 days I've noticed the KOI a little bit of flashing, nothing major. A couple of days ago I've seen Henrietta flash once, and which one else was that? Oh, platinum ogre I've seen. So I haven't really been that worried, but today apparently they've been absolutely balmy. And I've noticed on Henrietta she's got a couple of raised scales again, so she's been rubbing against something. So it looks like there's something in the pond. Now I don't like to just pull them out for no reason, so that's why I've left it a few days to see if it was something else. But there's something irritating her, so everything else is fine. So hopefully it's not a parasite, and hopefully I don't find nothing. But as I said before, I want to find something so I can sort of, I know what the issue is. So I've got to get my stuff together, and we'll get them out, and yeah, we'll see what happens. Okay, so I've got Henrietta in the bowl, and I'm going to give her a scrape. As you can see, she's quite a big fish now. She's 62 centimetres, something like that now, so a decent sized fish. So I know I've showed you before, but I know I've had a couple of people ask me again recently how to scrape a fish. Now obviously not everybody's fish is at this size, so you want them in the bowl. I do use my KOI sock to transfer it into the bowl. Now I have seen people put sedate in the bowl to do a scrape. Me personally, I don't believe it needs that. If you're sedating the fish, I believe you could be sedating the parasite as well, and it just puts the kind of a bit of extra stress it doesn't need. It's already stressed enough being in a bowl and putting a net into a bowl, so I prefer not to sedate. If you do have a fish that is a bit unsettled and not playing ball, you can calm them down. It's a bit awkward in this bowl with this size fish. With a smaller fish, you can put one hand on the head, one hand on the tail, and slowly turn it round 3 or 4 times or something like that, and that can not sedated, but it can calm it down a little bit. So if you have got a fish that is starting to get a bit unsettled, agitated, just let it go back into the bowl, hold your hands there to stop it jumping out and calm him down. And it doesn't matter if it takes 5 minutes or 20 minutes, the most important thing is to keep the KOI safe. So just let it settle back down and then have another go. So all I'm going to do is I've got a plastic card, nice and flexible card. Now I'm going to wet my hands before they're already wet anyway, but I wet my hands and the card before I mess with the fish. Don't take any excess slime off. So you're going to hold the KOI steady. So I'm going to scrape from the gill, along the body, along the bottom, and along the top and the head, and hopefully that gives me enough slime then to go and put that on the slide, to hopefully find out what the issue is. Okay, so I'm now going to go and check the slide, but before I do, I'm going to put the KOI back. I always use a sock to make it a bit safer, so getting back in the sock. Take your time, nice and gentle. Back into the pond. And away she goes. Okay, scrape done. Check the scrape. Found something. I've got trichidenia again. So I've got a treat for that now. I didn't scrape any more fish. That's all I found on a scrape, but it was completely obvious what it is. There was quite a few on there doing backflips and all sorts. So yeah, trichidenia. So I'm going to treat for that now. I'm going to get my stuff together, and I'm going to PP the pond. So I am going to put a net on the pond, and I'm going to monitor it for 4 hours, and I'm going to have my hydrogen peroxide at the ready just in case, and obviously a lot more oxygen going in the pond. So I'm going to up the oxygen into the pond. I'm going to put my intake here. I'm going to turn my intake upwards, so it causes more oxygen as well. They seem to, actually really seems to help as well. So yeah, second time this year for trip already. the joys of the summer, start of the season. Thankfully didn't find anything else, and hopefully, fingers crossed, this will be the last of the parasites of this year, but I'm not going to hold my breath. Anyway, let me get this treatment together and get it in, get the net on, and I'll be back with you. Okay, that's the PP been boiling for about or bubbling for about 20 minutes, and what I've done here, as you can see, the net is on. I've turned that up so there's more oxygen going in. I'm just going to turn the main oxygen up there a bit more. I'll give all the filters a really good thorough clean, so hopefully it should be okay. So I'm going to turn the oxygen up and I'm going to get the PP in. Okay, it's in. First lot in. Another dose bubbling away as well. So I'll try and keep it this colour for at least 4 hours and monitor them. So hopefully there might be a bit of flicking and flashing, but hopefully no major issues. Fingers crossed. So we'll see how they do. Okay guys, so Saturday I put my treatments in yesterday. I PP'd the pond, so I found trick. All went well yesterday, so hopefully they're gone. I'll monitor them a bit more today and hopefully no more flashing. If I do see more flashing, I'll have to get them out again. Maybe the PP didn't work on the trick. I may need to do either a bit of a stronger dose or a longer dose if it is. If not, it could be fluke. But anyway, for today, obviously you can see I'm in the bunker. So what I'm doing today, this media, in the last video I did say that I've been sent this media by Burton Aquatics. They've asked me to give me a test for them, which is their bio blocks. They're 5 different colours, and as I said in the last one, each block does a different thing. So what I've decided to do is I'm going to do it in here. It's a smaller body of water, it's a small box, 16 kilos I believe. I think it's 120 blocks or 160, I can't remember now. I did have a question on this. Somebody said to me, do you have to replace this here on a yearly basis? We're speaking to Burton Aquatics. No, it will last quite a while, to be honest. Yes, it's obviously going to deplete the silver and the other stuff in there slowly over time, but they do say it can last quite a while. Like all media, this type of media, it will start to break down naturally over time. They may have to replace it at some point, but it's going to be quite a while. It's not, I don't think it's going to be on a yearly basis, and I do say you can mix it with your other media as well. So your other media is doing its job, and this is doing the other little bits it needs to do. Yeah, price wise I'm not 100% on the price. I haven't looked at it, to be honest, so just pop on over to their website. It is on their website at the moment under their media, their bio media, which is their bio blocks, so have a look on there. But for today's what I'm going to do, I've decided I'm going to put it in this one here, the 2-tier shower I've got at the moment. So I'm going to take that apart, get all the alpha grog out of that, and I'm going to put it in there. I might put some jump matting on the top. I do sometimes put filter floss, and as you can see I've got a piece on top ready to go. I do put that in there as well. It takes a little bit more of the fines down and keeps the media a bit cleaner. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So first things first, I've got to move all this stuff because I'm bound to knock it over, as I always do. And then I'm going to get my shower disconnected and get the alpha grog out. I'll be back with you. Okay, so I filled that one up. I have left a very small layer of alpha grog at the bottom. I thought it would have been a little bit short, so I'd rather leave that at the bottom. So there's a bit of alpha grog at the bottom of that one, and then this one, let's spread that out a bit more, is It's there. I've left that little gap so I can put my filter floss, or I'm not sure if I'm putting gelatin in or not. Yes, I think it might just be the filter floss in that one. So I'm going to put this back in, but before I turn it on or do anything, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a full set of water tests, because the system's still running on that one at the moment. So I'll do a full set of water tests and record those, then I can see if it makes any difference, the actual water. So let me get this shower back together. Okay guys, let's put these on. Done a full set of tests. Ammonia 0, nitrite 0, nitrate is about 4, which is fine. I do need to up more because I'm feeding more now. I do need to up more trickling. pH is 7, which is about where the normally is. KH is between 4. Well, KH is at 4, but mine does fluctuate between 4 and 6. But it's never an issue because it's not a major fluctuation. It's just a gradual thing. So at the moment it's at 4. Fortunately, the area I'm in with the water. GH is 11. I'm in quite a hard water area, and chlorine is 0. So yeah, I'm happy with all those. So I'm going to up my trickling on it. That'll bring the nitrate down a little bit, but it's nothing to worry about on the nitrate on that. Yeah, so we shall see. It's not up and running yet. I'm now going to get this up and running, and obviously I'll let it do its thing, and a bit later on I shall be doing more water tests to see if these parameters have changed, but those are where they normally are. Yes, I have got salt in this system, but I don't think that's going to affect it. So let's get it up and running and get something else done. Okay guys, so also what I tried anyway. This one here, I do like to leave this open, but I'd prefer a net on it. So I seen a cheap net. It's like a bird vegetable type net. I thought that'll do it, just cover it over. No, didn't work. I need something a bit more substantial. It was bowing far too much, and trying to get it to clip onto the side just wasn't working. So I'm looking for something better for this, because obviously if summer's coming, I would like to lift this lid up a bit more, and it just I don't want them jumping out or anything. So I've got to sort something out for that. I need something a bit more substantial than this. It was just a very fine. Wasn't what I thought when I ordered it. I think it was like £3 something, £2.50 or something with postage. So it weren't the greatest, because it's such a small area. I thought I could double it up. It was fine. Didn't work. So I'm gonna look for something else for that, to get this sorted. Also, what I did a full set of water tests on the main pond, because obviously I put my PP in yesterday, and I have noticed after you do a PP treatment you can get the occasional little spike. So I've done a test this morning, and ammonia is very slightly up, and which one was it now? The nitrate was up as well. So I'm doing a good water change now. I always seem to find that after I've put a PP treatment in, they can alter your parameters a little bit. So I've done that now. Also, what I've got to do at some point, let's move this so you can see. I'll spin you around. Right, let me just spin you around and I'll show you what I want to do here. Okay, this tub here is where I got my lilies, and as you can see, it's not much water in there, because unfortunately it got damaged and it got brittle with the sun and stuff. So I need to replace that. So what I have got, I managed to find this from work, this Dolav box, but unfortunately, as you can see, it's got a big crack there and a big crack down there. So there's a crack there as well. So what I'm going to do is, I've got some underlay, some pond underlay. I'm going to put that on the bottom, and I've got just a cheap PVC liner, very cheap. It was just enough, big enough to fill this. I don't have to have it full, but I want to put them in there. So I'm going to put the liner in here as well. I think the liner was like, I don't know, for like £6, something like that, £5 or £6. So It's very thin, but it'll do the job. Hopefully it'll stay watertight, and that's where my lilies will go. And in an emergency, obviously I want to clean them out. That's just been, I do, when I had the lilies in before, I did used to change the water, top fresh water in. But as you can see, this is looking a bit stagnant at the moment. So I'm going to sort those out, get the lilies out, give them a good wash down and clean. I'll put them in the new tub, and I'll keep changing the water and topping that up in here. And in an emergency, I can take the lilies back out, wash it all down, and use it as a hospital tank if I need it in an emergency. I can sterilise it and fill it full of pond water and use it as a hospital tank as an emergency. So that's not going to be today though. It's getting very warm now. It's close to 23, 24 degrees. So I'm not doing that today. I'll see if I've got time tomorrow, but I am going to do that at some point. Hi guys. Well, the weather certainly has changed. Absolutely baking hot weekend, 24, 25 degrees even in places. We're down to 15 or 16 again today, and we had some torrential rain yesterday and today. Absolutely torrential. So hopefully that's not the end of the summer. Right, now, as I said earlier on, after I've done my PP treatment, and I've also obviously put my blanket weed treatment in, I can get some nitrates or ammonia spikes, and I normally put the bio balls in, pond ball things from EA usually, to be honest, but somebody recommended a different stock one for me, which are these, the Bermuda Pure Pond. Now this is a litre of these I've bought, and in fact they're a little bit cheaper as well, but from what I can gather, they do basically the same job. So I want to put some of those in my upflow filter, not my upflow filter, sorry, my easy pod. I'm going to put a few in my moving bed as well. So hopefully any little swings on with that will sort those out. So I've never tried these ones before, so if you've tried these ones, let me know what you think. If you haven't tried them and you want to try them, I will put a link in the description down below for an Amazon site. Now if you do want some, if you click that link in the description, I will get a few little pennies, only a couple of pence every time somebody buys something with one of the links. So there's going to be a couple of links in the description for a couple of items that I use. So if you see anything that I use, have a look if it's in the description, and there's a link to Amazon. And as I said, if you buy them, I get a couple of pence for it, that's all. Helps buy Busy some more bonios, and he loves his bonios, or even better still, his pig's ears. Got to get him, in fact I've run out of them. He had his last one yesterday, so I'll be going shopping this week. I've got to get some more. He will not be happy if I don't get any of those. Right, now 1st of June, the koi collection. Now Graham will put a video somewhere up here in a minute for the raffle, the KOI raffle. Now speaking to Ken, what he's decided to do, he's going to do a free raffle. So anybody who attends on the open day, you can get a free entry into the raffle, and it will be for not two, but there are 3 prizes up for grabs, which is somewhere, sure Graham will put a picture up or a video up here somewhere of some koi. Now all these koi are from Sakuma, and they're all around the 25 cm, some a little bit bigger, some but they're all around the 25-26 centimeters, and there are 3 prizes up for grabs, and you can have a choice of one of these fish, or 3 of these fish. So 3 winners all get to pick one of these fish and take it home with you free of charge, a free entry. Now this draw is for on the day only, so you need to be there on the day to get your entry into the raffle. The raffle is going to be drawn, I'd say, somewhere around lunchtime, so you need to be there obviously before lunchtime to get into the raffle, and the raffle will be drawn around lunchtime, and there'll be 3 winners, and you can all have a pick of one of these fish. So you all get a fish to take home, and he must be taken home on the day. Obviously because it's free, and that, so we can only be sending them out and posting them. That's obviously extra charge and stuff on top, so you need to be there on the day to be entered, and you draw if you're drawn out, you pick a fish, you take it home with you, and I'll be having to go in the raffle as well. So yeah, some beautiful fish from Sakuma. That's on the 1st of June, the open day, so come along. Lots of other fish for sale as well, lots of deals on other fish and dry goods, your food and everything else, so come along. It'll be a fantastic day, and there is refreshments as well. You can always put some food on and some cold drinks and teas and coffees and stuff. Anybody who's been before will tell you it was a fantastic time we had last time, so hopefully, fingers crossed, the weather is going to pick up for then. But yeah, it's going to be an absolutely fantastic day. I'm really looking forward to it. So when you come on the day, if you're unsure where the raffle is, just come and see myself, Graham, Ken, or one of the team at the KOI collection. They will tell you how to get your entry into the raffle. We'll sort that out on the day. So yeah, it should be, come along, be a good day. It'd be great to see you all. Come and say hello. If you don't want to come and say hello to me, come and say hello to Bisley. He'll be wandering around somewhere, no doubt. Normally where the food is, I'm sure. But yeah, looking forward to it. It'll be a really good day. So yeah, that's it for now. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Hit that bell for your notifications. Pop on over to Facebook and Instagram. So until the next one, stay safe. Job's a good one.